comms up. Get your comms up.
What's going on, Panthers fans? David Walters coming to you with a Panthers perspective. This week, it's week 7. We have the 3-3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming into a matchup with the 1-5 Carolina Panthers at Bank of America Stadium this Sunday at 1 o'clock. Tampa Bay's coming in limping a little bit on offense. They're not quite what they used to be, and that's because of their offensive line. Their offensive line isn't grading as high as it used to. Although their sack rate is really low, it's because Byron Leftwich has had to scheme up a lot of quick pass plays because Tom Brady just doesn't have the time to get down the field like he wants. Their offense has become very vanilla. It's a lot of run plays on first down. It leaves them with a lot of second and long plays, and they're having to play from behind that way. Tom Brady has great weapons in Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Russell Gage, Cameron Brate, who I think may be out for this game, but their backup tight end Cade Otton, they liken to a Gronkowski Jr., a big guy over the middle who you can count on. So look for him to make an impact as well if Brate can't go. Speaking of their receivers and their weapons, we're going to need all hands on deck in the secondary. We had Dante Jackson on the injury report this week, I believe, for an ankle, but he may be good to go. C.J. Henderson is in concussion protocol. J.C. Horn was back at practice this week, so that's great news. It looks like Frankie Louvu is still on the injury report, but I think he'll be good to go because we're going to need him and Shaq Thompson in the middle to help out. Now, Derek Brown is quietly putting together a Pro Bowl season right now. I think he'll be able to get up through the middle of their offensive line. It's inconsistency that's bothered the Tampa Bay offensive line. They have a rookie at guard. They've had a couple different rotations. I think they're in line to start their 6th different offensive line lineup this Sunday. So look for Derek Brown and Matt Ioannidis to get up in there. Like I said, their sack rate is low, but it's only because Tom hasn't had very much time to get the ball out. Now, we don't have very many sacks on our defense, but it's not because the pressure's not there. We're just not getting the finishing move. We're just not getting the sacks at the end, but the pressure is there. Burns has done great in pressure. Our 2 tackles have done great in pressure. It's just that other end that leaves a little bit to be desired. On the other end of the ball, Tampa Bay brings back a strong veteran defense. Their linebackers, Devin White, Levante David, Shaquille Barrett, all the usual suspects that they have. They're going to be smart. They're going to be able to cover the field left and right. And their secondary, they have Antoine Winfield, who is just a lights-out safety. We're going to have our hands full. We're going to have to throw the ball past the line of scrimmage more than 4 times. Put some kind of faith in P.J. Walker to get the ball down the field. We kept throwing out routes to the left, out routes to the right, and we just never got anything going down the field. We can't do that. We can't play scared. That way the defense can just step up, just put all their men in the box, because they know that we're not going to do anything about it. There were no adjustments after halftime. Look, I understand. It was Wilkes' first game. He didn't even have a full week to turn everything around. So I give him that. I give him credit for that. But hopefully this week we can make some better adjustments, not be so vanilla on offense. What other choice do we have but to go downfield? There's no point in holding back. I mean, look at the timing. I mean, we might as well just go for it. There's no reason. Go down the field. Do something. DJ Moore, Laviska Shenault, we got to give those guys the ball. We got to give them room to make plays. But most importantly, we're going to have to get some guys downfield to open up that offense to give them the room to make those plays. As far as my score prediction for this week, until I see us able to do anything on offense, I can't say I have much faith in us. I feel like this will be a good get-right game for Tampa Bay. They should beat us. They should come in and beat us. I feel like they'll win 24-3. They won't get much going on offense, but then neither will we. I'm not sure that our defense will score for a 4th straight week. We can't rely on that. Credit to them. They've been lights out. We've got to help them out with some offense. We can't just let them get tired out by the end of the game to where, they have nothing left. We have strong pieces on the offensive line. We have strong pieces on the defensive line, and those that makes everything behind them better. An O-line makes your quarterback better, and makes your receivers better, and makes your running back better. Just like a D-line will make your linebackers better and elevates the play of your secondary. I feel like we have good pieces in place in Derek Brown and in Burns. We have a good safety in place like Chin. We have a strong offensive line. Our offensive line is a top 10 offensive line right now. We just can't do anything with it. So if we're able to put, a decent quarterback and a good coach with a good scheme behind all that, I don't think we're that far off. This week might be painful. The rest of the season might be painful. But trust me, Panthers fans, there are brighter days ahead for us, okay? So till next time, you guys keep pounding.